Hello everyone, welcome back to Maths Club. So today we have a nice square root algebraic problem. So here square root of 8 over 11 plus square root of 120. So we have to simplify this problem. Now we are just writing our first step, and we see that here 11 plus square root of 120. So we are just multiplying with conjugate here. So now we are just writing here multiplying with conjugate, and here our conjugate is 11 minus square root of 120. So our first step is 8 over 11 plus square root of 120 times 11 minus square root of 120. So it is main step here that we have to multiply with conjugate. So 11 minus 120 square root all over square root. So we just write here all over square root. Now here we just multiply 8 with this 11 minus square root of 120, and here we see that 11 plus square root of 120 times 11 minus square root of 120 all over square root. So now in denominator, if we see that it is a plus b, and similarly it is a minus b, so we just write here that by exponential identity that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So here a plus b times a minus b, then we can write a times 11 minus square root of 120 all over now a square, which is 11 square. So 11 square minus square root of 120 whole square root here. So our next step is 8 times 11 minus square root of 120 over now cancelling square with square root. Here we get 11 square is equal to 120 minus we get only 120 whole square root. So our next step is here 8 times 11 minus 120 square root over 121 minus 120 we get only 1, so whole square root. And our next step is 8 times 11 minus square root of 120 whole square root. Now we can write this 8, so factorizing this 8 we get 4 times 2 or 2 times 4, so times 11 minus square root of 120 whole square root. Now here square root of 4, we just separate this, like as we know that if we have square root of a times b, then it can be written as square root of a times square root of b. So square root of 4 times 2 times 11 minus square root of 120 whole square root. Now as we know that square root of 4 is equal to 2, so 2 times square root of, here when we multiply this in parentheses we get 2 times 11 is 22 and minus 2 times square root of 120. Now we are going to just subtract this 22 and 120 square root. So 2 times square root of this 20 can be written as 12 plus 10 and minus 2 square root of 120 we just write, and this 12 times 10. So here our next step is 2 times square root of, we can just write this 12, let us consider it is 12 square root whole square, here sorry whole square, and similarly 10 square root whole square minus 2 times here separating this square root of 12 times square root of 10. Right now we are going to use algebraic identity here, as we know that it is a square plus b square minus 2 times a times b. So we have algebraic identity which is a square plus b square minus 2 times a times b, it is equal to a minus b whole square. So it can be written as 2 times square root of this a, let us consider it is 12, so 12 is it is a, so we just write 12 square root, it is a, and minus square root of 10, it is b whole square, which is equal to this one, this expression. Now here we see that this square can be cancelled out by this square root. Then we have 2 times square root of 12 minus square root of 10. Now simplifying further, we get 2 here on this 12 square root. By factorization we just write 4 times 3 square root minus square root of 10. So now using again exponential identity here, that if we have a times b square root, it is equal to square root of a times square root of b. So separating this 4 and 3, we get 2 times square root of 4 times square root of 3 minus square root of 10. Now our next step is 2 times square root of 4. We know that it is equal to 2. So square root of 3 minus square root of 10. Now here when we multiply and this 2 inside this braces, then we get 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 10. So it is our simplified form, hence it is our required result, and we just write here it is our answer. So hope you have just understand all these steps. So we have just explained every step, so you can just check it out, entire solution here. Now that's it for today, and if you have any question, you just ask in comment box, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting contents. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.